What's up, everyone? This is KTD Sports. I'm Bill White. With me, as always, Devin Pickney. What's up, Devin?
Going on, Bill? You
Not a
know,
whole
it's
lot. Just
big
getting to the end of the
Friday,
season. Yeah,
New
yeah,
Year's Eve
Friday.
coming.
Yep, last show of 2022. You know,
Yes,
getting ready for a
indeed.
big 2023. And it's always good when the year turns. There's a couple good things. One, you get the college football playoffs,
Mm.
and you get the NFL like end of the season into the playoffs too, and that's always exciting. you know. So
Um,
here we are. It's week 17. Week 17 is would have been the last week of the season, but it's not. 18 weeks now.
Messing up my
But
fantasy.
yeah, won two championships, including the KTD Sports. So let's go.
Represent.
Yep. That's why you need to watch the fantasy football shows if you're not already. You need to watch them because we hit, you know. But yeah,
Made
so
two
we're
of my
doing
own.
two of
I'm
your
at
own. Yep.
2 out of 6 entries.
Yeah, my problem is
Made
Derrick
the
Henry
last
though.
game.
I had Derrick Henry
Uh,
hurt, fucking screwed me. But he got me here. I just need the rest of the team to pick it up now. You know what I
you got to
mean?
win it for him.
Yeah, this one's for King Henry, you know. But yeah, I guess we'll just go right into these games here. First couple games here. We got the Colts on the road in New York to play the Giants. Giants are 5.5 point favorites. What you got on that one?
Ooh. Uh,
Both teams have
I
been playing
think,
bad.
yeah, I think the Giants might have something to fight for. I think they're
They
trying
do.
to get that seventh seed.
Hmm.
And Dayball is like a coach of the year candidate. It might be Sirianni just because the Eagles are 2 losses, but I like it seems
Poor
like the Giants
Kevin
found their
O'Connell.
coach.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones probably is going to get re-signed after they might squeak double-digit wins this year. Like,
I don't know if they should.
they might, they shouldn't. But if they're not going to get a top 10 pick and they're going to make the playoffs, so I'm like,
Yeah,
what's the
that's true.
alternative?
What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, it's true. That's
Kind of
true.
jammed
So
up.
yeah. So you taking the Giants here?
Yeah, I'll take the Giants.
I am also gonna take the Giants. I was thinking about this game, but I think like you said, the Giants have something to play for, and the Colts have something to lose for. Because they also
Yeah, at
need a
this
quarterback,
point,
you know?
Saturday's not it. They need
No.
the quarterback. There's a lot of like, it's not a
What are
good
the
thing.
what are the odds Derek Carr is a quarterback for the Colts next year? That seems like what they
Derek
like to
Carr,
do. They like to do that. Take the
get
old
another
veteran.
retread.
Yep.
No, they really, it would behoove them to. They've drafted like the Jacob Easons,
Yep. Ellinger.
the Ellinger. If they spent first, second round on the court, like first ideally, because you're not really gonna get the prospects are slim going outside of that. But if they
Yeah.
actually spend a resource on the quarterback, I think the potential is there. The offense, the line, when healthy, looks good. You got Taylor when healthy, like
Yeah. So you
get
mean
like
to say
another receiver.
if the Colts draft a quarterback high, he usually ends up pretty good? Is that what you're
I think
saying? Like
your odds are
Peyton
better.
Manning, Andrew Luck, and then they stopped drafting quarterbacks high, and it's been a
And then they
nightmare.
get the late round crapshoots,
Yeah, and
and
Carson Wentz.
they're not
You know,
getting
it's like
Purdy's or Brady's. So
no, or even Zappies. They're not
you
getting any
know,
of that. But
so spend top end of the draft QB, get another wideout in the second round. I think you could roll your team out and look pretty good.
yeah, maybe.
That's
But
not
we'll
this
see.
year though. So
No, nope. So we both got the Giants there. Moving on, we got the Saints on the road in Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Eagles are 6.5 point favorites. This one's close. This one's close. The Saints do have something to play for. They can still win the NFC South, you know?
yeah, I think then they need to win and they need Tampa to lose.
Yeah,
Or they don't they play Tampa next week or something?
I think they do. I'll have to
I
look.
know that whole I was listening to the radio, that whole division plays each other the last 2 weeks.
All right. Yeah, and they're all what's it called? The Falcons are out of it, right? But the rest of the three,
I think the rest of the three, if they win out, and like
yeah,
maybe Tampa has to lose,
something like
like the
that. But
other
either way,
non-Tampa teams.
they have something to play for. The Eagles are going for the bye. They need to win. They're
Mm.
playing Gardner Minshew again. It looks like I just saw Hurts is doubtful again, so it looks like they're gonna roll
Yeah,
Minshew. It's not bad backup. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here over the Saints.
I want to disagree, but I'm gonna take the Eagles as well. New Orleans hasn't looked great, and like I mean, they're using more Taysom Hill. Sometimes it works. It's not like
A lot of
something you
times it
want to live
doesn't.
with.
So
Yeah, right.
no.
So I don't like New Orleans coaching. I like I like Philly's coaching. Philly has a
Yep.
lot of injuries outside of Hurts. Like Lane Johnson tore an abdomen, I believe. That's at least a
Hmm.
couple weeks. They lost. They're missing some secondary that was evident in the Dallas game. They were getting kind of lit up on the back end.
Hmm.
Jordan Davis is banged up. Now you're relying on Ndamukong Suh and
Yeah.
Linval Joseph.
Mm. That's tough.
Those are supposed to be interchangeable pieces. Now they're playing
They are
80% of
the
the snaps.
yep.
And so that's gonna run out. Like I don't know. I think they could put it together for another week until Hurts comes back though. So give me Philly.
Philly. Cool, cool.
Despite
Move on
my
from
concerns.
yeah. Here we got the big spread, biggest spread of the week right here. We got the Broncos on the road in Kansas City to play the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are 12.5 point favorites.
Woo.
And
Uh,
I need Mahomes. I have him in one of my leagues, and I have the Chiefs here. I would like Mahomes to put up 50 fantasy points would be preferred here. That'd
what
be nice.
happens I have Jarek McKinnon who's gotten me like got
McKinnon's
me
been good.
deep in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
But what happens if they just get up? Is Denver just LA just put 50, the LA Rams just put
yeah.
50 on
With
Denver.
Baker
So like
Mayfield, not even with Stafford, or like, and like everyone's hurt. Cups out. Everyone was it was Baker Mayfield and Van Jefferson lighting up the
and
fucking
Higby had
and
a night.
Higby, and then some other guy with his name starts with a Z, I think. And do you know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah, so
tore up Denver.
uninspiring roster just tore them
Yeah,
up. So I'll take Kansas City. It's a
yeah,
lot of points, but Denver looks like ass right now.
right. And they had
We're
Russell
missing
Wilson.
out we're
Uh,
missing out the new coach fact, like or the coach fired
the
factor.
interim. Yeah, Hackett's are gone.
I feel like I don't know what the numbers is. It feels like an 80% cover if
Yeah,
they fired the coach. So there's a little like hoorah moment.
yeah, like Jeff Saturday when he replaced Mike Recht, who's a much better coach.
Yeah.
But Saturday won that first game against the Raiders, and
And they haven't won since.
no, it's been bad. It's been bad. But speaking
But
of
fuck
bad
all
teams, one of these teams is really bad. The Texans at home to play the Jaguars. Jaguars are on the road, favored by 4 points. Um, the thing with the Texans is they play teams tough.
Yeah, they play
They're,
up to the comp.
they're not sitting around waiting to get beat up. The Jaguars have been stepping it up lately, though. I'm going to take the Jags here, and I have Trevor Lawrence having a pretty big game.
I I think I like the Jags as well because they're trying to tie up the AFC South.
Yeah, that's
I
another
know
one where it's way up
Houston.
for grabs.
It worries me because this is an AFC South game, and
Hmm.
Houston's capable of anything. I mean, I'm
Hmm.
sure they might even be up going into the finals 5 minutes, and then they'll find a way to throw up on themselves.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I feel confident with the Jags.
yeah. Um, yeah, Houston should just lose the rest of their games. Get Bryce Young. He looks like he's the number one pick.
Yeah. They
And
might have the first pick locked, but regardless, just
we'll
ride it out with the L's.
put two locks on
Make
it.
sure.
It's like, do you see the thing? The Jets, like they won like the last game of the season two years ago or whatever it was. No, they won. The Jets beat whatever, and then that ended up that was the reason they got Zach Wilson and missed out on Trevor Lawrence.
Uh,
So
that happened
it's
with
better to lose sometimes. All right, you don't want Wilson, you want
hey,
Lawrence.
Miami. They didn't get Justin Herbert, or they picked Tua over him,
They
but
picked Tua
they
over
could have had a
Herbert.
high.
Burrow went first.
I think they could have got Burrow, but they went on like a 2 game. Like Brian Flores went on like a 2 or 3 game at the end, like
Yes.
2 or 3 game win push,
Yeah, with
which was
Fitzpatrick.
like it was great coaching and shit. They beat us that year at the last
Yeah, at
game of
the
the
end,
year.
the laterals and shit, right? Is that that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that year. So they did pull all that shit out there. That shit was cool, like great coach, and
Yeah,
then
and you
they
have the
get
owner
picked.
trying to throw those games too. That's what makes it even harder.
Yeah, and then they get picked 4 after doing that.
Yeah.
And then Tua's getting like he looked great for his spurts, but he's 3 concussions this year. Like,
Yeah, that's tough with Tua. Tua's been looking good. But it's amazing how good you look when you have Waddle on the second year and Tyreek Hill come over, you know.
and what's it called? That new tackle they got.
Oh, Armstead, that
Yeah,
they got? Yeah. Um, yeah. So we both got the Jags there. Moving on, we got the Panthers on the road in Tampa Bay, MC South. Tampa Bay's favorite by 3.5 points. I'm gonna go Tampa
give me
Bay. I always go with Brady at this time of year. Always go with Brady.
give me Carolina.
Whoa!
Tampa
That's our
Bay's
first
been
difference.
Tampa Bay's been. I know Brady comes out in random
Huh.
spurts, but
Huh.
this team doesn't play for 3.5 quarters. And we've seen it like a month straight.
Panthers don't play for four. What do you mean?
At least they have somewhat of an identity. Like they can move the
Yeah, they
ball.
suck.
Maybe if they can't run the ball, that can cause some issues this game. But generally, they they think they run for over 200 the past couple weeks,
Yeah, Sam Darnold run. He ran for a
and
touchdown last week.
he's game managing. That's as best you could put it. He's
Yeah,
not
with
ruining the
crap.
game. His Jets days, he was ruining the game.
Yeah,
At
he
least
he'd
if you
lose
don't
it.
set you backwards, you have a chance to win. So
Yeah.
I think if they just take it out of his hands like they've been doing this
Mm,
stretch, they should be able to straight up win, never mind cover. Like,
hmm
but
Yeah.
you mean
Well,
Carolina.
well, we will see. Next, we got the Bears in Detroit to play the Lions. Lions are favored by 6. Lions are playing good.
They are. I
I'm
think,
gonna I'm going Detroit here.
yeah, that's pretty wise. I'm gonna take the Bears
The Bears.
because just because I like them as dogs. I mean, just because like they could do a random back end cover, late
Yeah.
Fields
Yep.
scramble.
Fields is clutch.
The last time he played them, he got 40 fantasy points.
Mm,
So I think if the running lanes are open, it could be repeat performance, and then at that point,
true.
who knows?
We will see. We will see. We'll move on from that game here. Well, next, we got the Dolphins on the road in Foxborough, Massachusetts to play the New England Patriots. Patriots are favorite by 2 points, and that
Mhm.
is 100% because Tua is not playing and Teddy Bridgewater is playing. Miami should be the favorite in this game, but I'm going with the Patriots because I always do. Bridgewater is a
I'm
pretty decent quarterback. If you have a backup, there's two guys that you want. One's Minshew, the other one's Bridgewater. You
mhm.
know what I mean? These guys can start for
Or it
teams.
was Fitzpatrick for a
Yeah,
stretch,
he's retired though.
but back then he wouldn't kill you. Like
No,
even
because he's gonna end up
debatably
starting for you.
when he came in for Tua, he had a stretch where like, is he better than?
Yeah,
Which he
yeah,
was playing better, so it wasn't a
yeah.
bad argument. I'm gonna take Miami because I think they're a favorite.
Blasphemy.
Obviously they're probably favored Tua playing, but I just don't think we have the team speed, offense or defense to hang this team. Like if they can just find a way to Teddy Bridgewater to throw it 5 yards to one of these receivers and they
That's
do the
all you gotta
rest.
really do.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of Jawan Bentley in zone, like chasing tight ends, chasing
Always,
receivers.
always behind.
I've seen Jonathan Jones on the comebacks, out routes. Always, he's getting probably 10 tackles because his guy's catching the ball. You
Hmm.
don't want your corner getting like double-digit tackles. It's not a
No,
good sign.
no, you do
So they
not.
can just like the coach has been scheming up pretty well. I think if they can dial up the 49ers, like you could drop a lot of quarterbacks because the scheme gets these players open.
Yeah.
If they can find a way to do that, similar to like Carolina, don't let Teddy Bridgewater fuck up the game.
Yep.
Give them drags, give them slants, screens.
Yep.
So hopefully the Patriots win, but I'm
Yeah.
just going with Miami.
Yeah. Cool. Wrong again. Next, we got the Browns on the road in Washington to play the Commanders. Commanders are favored by 2.5. Carson Wentz is starting for Washington. Big mistake. You always go Heineke, and
Ooh.
that's why I'm going Browns.
Is it in Washington?
Yes.
You don't think Heineke's magic dust ran off?
He's not
I
playing.
think whenever no, I'm saying, but because he's not playing now, but when he first came in, everyone like you always been him, but everyone else is like, "Oh, Heineke, let's go," and then he's slowly the play has been going a little downwards trajectory. You
Hasn't
don't
even been
think
that bad.
defenses caught on to
Hasn't been
him
that
and
bad.
shit?
Better than
I
Wentz. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns because I think this Commanders line isn't that spectacular.
Yeah.
And if Miles Garrett, like Carson Wentz doesn't do good with pressure. Not a lot of
Mm,
people do, but
yeah.
I feel like he's prone. One of these balls is gonna go to the house. He fumbles, he throws a pick six. I feel it coming already. So
Yeah. It's bound to happen. Bound to happen. We're gonna move on there. We got the Cardinals on the road in Atlanta. Atlanta is favored by 3.5 points. I think David Blau is starting for Arizona.
mhm.
Am I right by saying that? I
Yeah, I
think I
saw
got an
something
update.
update
I did too, but
because
I
I don't
have
know what
McSpawn
happened to
now.
McSorley, or he just sucked.
Or yeah, or maybe it is McSwirly. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who will they play here? The Falcons. I'm gonna go Falcons here. Big game
Yeah,
for
I think.
Desmond Ritter. Big game for Tyler Algier, who's been killing it for them. So that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Atlanta too. I think
Yep.
uh Ritter wants to play for a job next year. The coach,
He'll be the starter next year.
yeah, like, but he just wants some good film going into the offseason, like some good
Absolutely.
momentum.
Absolutely you do.
The coaching, I mean, like the coach has been pretty well given the team and what the position they're in, as far as like the court getting the Mariota Raider combo to like still have a chance for the playoffs.
Oh.
So yeah, so I think Atlanta has something to play for, just pride
Yeah, wait, was
wise.
I wrong? But I was that what is Carolina eliminated or is Atlanta that's eliminated? I forget.
I don't know if Atlanta can get in. I don't know which. I think Carolina's still in contention.
Oh, okay.
They need a lot of swings to happen, but
Yeah.
Atlanta just pride wise, like they want something
Yeah.
good going into.
They're a young team, and it's good to leave on a high note. Like the Minnesota Timberwolves last year.
Yeah, them getting a playoff
Play
series
in.
or a playoff debut, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they won the playing tournament or whatever. But moving on, we got the 49ers, 9-point favorites on the road in Vegas to play the Raiders, who are starting Jarrett Stidham, Auburn
Mm.
University quarterback, former Patriot, and was god awful. He was terrible.
It's a easy.
What's it? 49ers. That's what I'm taking here. This is the
Yeah,
easy one. This
give
is
me
this
them
is
too.
this is the blowout of the week right here. This is gonna be
I'm
49-3, dude. This is gonna be a blowout.
That's what I'm worried
Blowout.
about. I have McCaffrey in one of my championship teams. I'm worried about
No,
them
second half.
just being, yeah, I'm worried about them being up like 28-3 and then he just doesn't come out the tunnel or
Yeah,
doesn't come off the sideline.
yeah, it's possible. It's
Same with
definitely
like I don't
possible.
have Kittle or Ayuk, but I'm sure those are
I have
guys are.
Debo. Debo's coming back this week.
Oh,
I'm
is he?
starting Debo. Got to at
Oh,
this
you're
point.
bold. I mean,
Dude, I
when
started
Debo's active, you
Haskins
kind of
last
have
night.
to.
I have to. I have. You know the reason I have to is because of someone's hurt. Look at my team real quick. Let's see. Who am I talking about right now?
Debo or something.
Debo. Yeah, I have him in. Oh yeah, I started Haskins in. I put because Derrick Henry getting hurt me bad. Hurt me bad. And I have KJ Osborne on my bench too. But you know who's been great for me in both my leagues? I have him in one of the championship. Jahan Dotson for the Commanders.
Yeah, he's
I
picking up steam again.
He's been good whenever he's been healthy. He's been good.
Hmm.
But either way, we both got the 49ers here. That will be a blowout. Moving on, we got the Jets. Excuse me, Jets 2-point favorites on the road in Seattle play the Seahawks, and I believe it's Mike White. We got Mike White this week for the
Hmm.
Jets. White Lightning.
Healthy,
Um, what's up?
healthy Mike White.
Yep,
No
Mike
cracked
White
ribs.
healthy. Yep. Um, Funny. Yesterday or the day before was my cousin Mike White's birthday. No big deal. Um, yeah. So this is a weird one here. I want to take Seattle at home. 2-point favorite. Jets a 2-point favorite. I'm down. Give me Seattle here.
Hmm.
This is
I
weird. If this was like, say this was at be towards like the middle beginning of the year, is there any chance you take the Jets over Seattle?
yeah, no, early in the year I'd probably lock up Seattle,
Yeah.
but now they haven't been playing very good.
Lockett's hurt too, huh? Did Lockett get
I
hurt?
think he's missed a week at minimum already. I think he's
Yeah.
practicing. I think he's expected to play, but he'll be compromised, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't like how Seattle's been playing, and Kenny Walker has been on the injury report for like
He
a month
has.
straight.
He has. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going. If it was Wilson or Flacco, I'd go Seattle, but I'm going with Mike White.
Yeah, got to. You got to. But
They're just
yeah,
playing better.
yeah, definitely. But we're gonna move on here. We got the Vikings on the road in Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 3 points,
Ooh.
hosting Minnesota. That's a tough one. Dude, what? Usually, Vegas is usually right when it comes to Minnesota. And if they think they're the
Yeah,
underdog, then I'm going with Green Bay.
I don't know what Minnesota did last week. Did they? They won, I believe,
Um,
but I feel like they've been weird. I
yeah,
don't know, but Green Bay's. I'm gonna take
okay.
Minnesota.
They beat the Giants last week
Yeah.
by 3, and they beat the Colts by 3 in overtime the week before that.
Oh yeah, they like barely got a game-winning field goal
Yeah,
or like a.
their defense
I
has not been
still.
good. Their offense has been
Oh
decent,
no,
pretty good. Their
defense is
defense has been
terrible.
bad, very bad.
I still think I like their team. They just got more juice on their team.
Who are you talking,
Like
Vikings?
Vikings. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick them. I like JJ, Thielen, Cook, Hawkinson's doing this thing.
August has been a great
Like
addition for them.
the Packers, like if you cover the Watson like deep shots, then
And you gotta watch out for
you
Romeo
can
Dobbs.
kind of
Then you
limit
gotta
their
watch out
team.
for
I mean,
Lazard. You gotta watch out for Amari Rogers.
yeah, none of them guys. Them guys have sporadic weeks, but
Yeah.
none of them have put it
Watson's
together.
been good. Watson's been the
Yeah.
best. Um, yeah. So we're gonna move on from there. We got the Battle of Los Angeles. What's it called? Rage Against the Machine. The Battle of Los Angeles. Rams on the road, but they're really at home too. Against the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 6.5 points.
Ooh.
The Charger, I don't know. This seems weird to me. I don't think the Chargers are that good, and I think the Rams are just in ass kicking mode right now with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
Probably crazy.
it's a weird. Like, if I was betting real money, I wouldn't pick this game,
I
but
wouldn't even go near this game.
I could see a
No.
lot of outcomes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Uh,
Rams here because I think the Rams are the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna win this game.
Damn, you beat me to it.
Wow.
I I wouldn't be shocked if they win. I wouldn't be shocked if they lose by
True. Yeah.
15. But I'll take the Rams. They've looked
Yeah.
good. The Chargers have looked better than how they started because
You can
they're
trust
getting
the Chargers
healthier.
though, man.
No, you can
Chargers are a
never.
fluke ass team.
If
Um,
someone's gonna fumble, they're gonna miss a field goal. They're gonna charger like something.
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Charger's gonna charger.
Exactly. Every year. Always the same. Moving on, we got the Steelers on the road in Baltimore to play the Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 2.5 points. This one's kind of tough. I'm thinking Baltimore here.
Tyler Huntley,
Baltimore, I like Tyler Huntley.
it's serviceable.
He's like the first alternate for the Pro Bowl. Did you know that?
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
I mean, it's above people like these guys aren't been that great this year, but like Mac Jones, Derek Carr, some of the Russell Wilson, bunch of other guys, Davis Mills, who's
Hmm.
my second year, but like the AFC quarterbacks have not been great. You have your Allen, Burrow, Mahomes,
Yeah,
and Jackson. But then what?
Herbert's getting better, but he started
Whoever's
off
gone
so
better.
bad.
Yeah. Huntley has been for some reason better than Alpha, enough to make the Pro Bowl. So. But who are you taking here?
Um, shoot. You said it was 3 points,
2.5.
2.5. Baltimore's away.
Baltimore. Baltimore.
Uh,
Baltimore.
Shoot. I'll take the Ravens. I mean, they can like.
Ravens.
I think they're mathematically still in it,
Yeah.
so they have something to play for.
Yep. Yep, they do. Moving on to Monday Night Football. We got the best game of the week here. We got the Bills, 1 point favorites on the road in Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Who you got here?
Ah, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, this.
I'll take Cincy just because their team's playing better. I think they're a little banged up, like
Yeah,
secondary, and it feels like they're missing one of their receivers every week,
yeah.
or one's like coming back from
Coming
something.
back like Chase.
Yeah, someone's always hamstrung, like pun intended. But
Go on.
uh, Josh Allen's looked. If you watch how he's playing now, he looks like he's playing concussed or something. Like
He always looks like that.
him and Diggs have not been on the same page about a month now. None of the receivers really. Like Dawson Knox has had a couple good games, but
Yeah.
it seems Buffalo can't run the ball. Like James Cook just had a good 100-yard game, but I think that was their first running back to get 100 in
Like 3 years.
maybe years. So
Yeah.
I think since he's just they're rolling better. I'll take them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Bills. I think this is a bounce back game for the Bills here. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, they're kind of due for positive regression.
They do.
Given
Yeah.
their talent, like they're not meeting expectations to say the
Yeah.
least.
I agree. But yeah, that is all we got. That's all the games. Yep. You got anything else to add?
No, just my dog's just eating a sweatshirt. So
Nice.
that's what's going on.
Nice. Nice. But yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go to ktdsports.com. Go to ebay.com/SCR/view some Saturn. You can buy this Alfarine Sengun Revolution rookie
Ooh,
SGC 10, $115 right now. You want it?
send one.
I'll take 100. So send the offer. Yeah, and there's a lot of other cards there too, and a lot of other good stuff. Yeah, so don't forget views from Saturn right there on eBay. And that is all we got, right? Good?
Yes, that's a quick weekend.
Yep.
Long
Yep.
weekend. No
It was a
work.
long weekend. Two in a row. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we will see you guys next time. Y'all be sweet.
All right,
Peace.
homies.
Peace. Cut.